What's going on? It's the homie, main man, made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, going down on Wednesdays and Saturdays here on Main Man, Made Man's Boxing, man. Now, what I want to chat it up with y'all about real quick, man, real quick, is I've been trying to do some research and check out and see what's going on with Deontay Wilder's ear. Now, ain't really much news pretty much surfaced pretty much since that night, and pretty much a lot of reports are saying the same thing. But the one thing that I'm starting to notice is there's a lot of conflicting information out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, on one hand, you got Ken, who pretty much led the charge in this over at Yahoo Sports, telling everybody that, yo, man, Deontay Wilder's eardrum did not get broken or ruptured or nothing, and he suffered a 2 centimeter cut on the inside of his ear, and he suffered also no broken jaw. You know, and I'm like, okay, well, cool, that sounds good. But then I come here to the YouTube media, if you will, and I hear a lot of folks here on YouTube like, no, the eardrum is ruptured. That's why he had his equilibrium all messed up. So I'm like, okay, cool. Then I go to more recent reports, stuff that come out today. Every major publication, from ESPN to Yahoo Sports to the Daily Mail to the whatever you like to read your boxing on, they all say the same thing. Nothing is wrong with Deontay Wilder's ear. It was not ruptured. Then I see some reports say, oh, well, you know, what, they took him to the hospital after the fight. And then I hear that, no, Deontay Wilder didn't go to the hospital. The reason that he didn't come to the post-fight press conference was because he had to get stitches and he also had to give a urine sample. And I'm like, all of this conflicting information, you know what I'm saying? Is the man eardrum ruptured, broken, or not? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be that one that sit here and figure out, oh, well, look the way the blood was going. Look in the direction it was going. It couldn't be this. It couldn't be that. How about they just keep it 100 and let us know what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. But like I said, I listen to certain YouTube shows and they talk to family members and they're on the inside and this is what the family is saying, but this is what the reports are saying. It's leading everybody all confused and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that his eardrum isn't ruptured. I'm not saying that it is ruptured. I'm saying I don't know, because reports are all over the place. This has been some of the worst reporting when it comes down to something, a big sporting event this big. This has been some of the worst reporting that I've ever seen. If these dudes got it, if all of these publications got it wrong, then this is a monumental failure by the media. If all of these publications got it wrong, ESPN, Dan Raphael, all of them, you know what I mean? If they all got it wrong, this has been a monumental failure in the boxing media. Now, like I said, I've heard most of YouTubers and stuff like that say that, hey, his eardrum is ruptured and it's bad and it messed him up pretty bad. Okay, granted. Cool. I just need it just doesn't make sense that I'm hearing YouTubers say one thing, but then hearing the so-called publications and reports in the establishment media, whatever you want to call them, say something totally different. We need to know, you know what I mean? Now, could be they hiding the fact that Wilder's ear did get ruptured, and maybe they're trying to behind the scenes negotiate to push this rematch out a little further and say, hey man, instead of 6 months, instead of trying to do this in August, how about maybe we try to do this maybe in December or push it towards the end of the year. Maybe that's the strategy behind this, of not letting the true information out. But I'm just to a point now where I just don't know because of all the conflicting reports, and I'm just going to sit back and wait till I hear from Bomb Squad. That's just the end of the day. You know what I mean? I'm just going to sit back and wait till we hear from Bomb Squad, because right now, I just don't know what to believe. You know what I mean? I heard what JD said. He said that Deontay Wilder's eardrum is not ruptured. Shelly Finkel said that Deontay Wilder's eardrum is not ruptured. I don't know what to believe, because like I said, then again, maybe I should be taking their words over YouTubers. You know what I mean? I don't fucking know. But somebody knows the truth. The truth lies somewhere in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But somebody need to tell the fans. You know what I mean? Because we all out here pushing and rooting for Wilder to go back into this rematch. And if he got a ruptured or a busted eardrum, that may be a reason to pause or extend this out a little bit. You know what I mean? But we just need to know the truth. None of us know the truth, because all of the reports are all over the fucking place. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. So I'll just sit back and wait. And if you as a boxing fan, you'll be smart to do the same thing. Just sit back and wait because there's just too much. And everybody is speculating. Everybody is trying to say, oh, this was wrong. This was wrong. Beamer One says his ear was cut on the inside. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what all of the reports are saying. But if you speak to people that say they are close to Wilder's circle, they will say, no, we got the information that, yo, his eardrum is ruptured. All of the major publications and reporters and reports, as including the manager, including the head trainer of Deontay Wilder, all said that his eardrum was not ruptured. It was not busted. He suffered a 2-centimeter cut on the inside of his ear. So is it that, or is the freaking thing busted? You know what I mean? I don't know, fight fans. I don't know, but I guess we got to take the words of the publications and take the words of the head trainer. Maybe even take the word of Shelly Finkel, his manager. I would think that they would know better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. No way a 2-centimeter cut leaks like that, says Greg E. Hill. Maybe you're right, bro. But if that is the case, Greg Hill, why are they being so G14 classified about this then? Why are they being like, oh, well, we're not going to tell the public and we're just going to give them this story? Why? I mean, why? Why isn't this? You know what I mean? I don't understand what's the need for conflicting reports. You know what I'm saying? Shizbear says Wilder was leaking. He was leaking. And look, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm not saying that wasn't the case. He could have had a ruptured eardrum. I don't know. But if that is the case, then this is a monumental failure with the boxing media. They totally got it wrong. You know what I'm saying? This will be a huge hit towards the credibility of platforms like ESPN, of people like Max Kellerman, the head trainer, Jay Diaz, his word is no good. Shelly Finkel's word will be no. All of these folks are well on record, and these high publications are well on record of saying that Deontay Wilder's eardrum isn't ruptured. This may be the fork in the road that if they get this wrong, fight fans, we're going to have to start looking at boxing media and all of these articles and stuff, like taking it with a grain of salt now, because if they're wrong, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that they're wrong. I'm just saying I want to know the truth. There's just too many conflicting reports. And like, even with the publications and the reports, some are even saying that Deontay Wilder went to the hospital. That's the reason he didn't make the post-fight presser. He went to the hospital. But now there's news out there that's saying that, nah, he never went to the hospital. He was in the back getting stitched up and he had to do a urine sample. It's all over the map, fight fans. This is tough. You know what I'm saying? It has been reported that Breeland was let go as well. I ain't hear that, fam. Are you serious? They let Mark Breeland go after what he did? Wow, I did not see that report. That is going to be the topic of the night. What, Lance Pugmire dropped it? Thanks, Greg Hill. Damn, he let Mark Breeland go? Man, I hope that ain't no truth, man. You know what I mean? Because, like I told y'all before, man, I thought Mark Breeland, though I thought I would have liked to see him go a little further, still don't think that there was room for firing him. Now, like, I do have a problem with Mark Breeland bucking the head trainer, because there is a protocol that has to happen in the corner, and the head trainer is entrusted with the ability to throw the towel in the fight when he sees fit. So maybe that's the reason, but damn, man, I would have thought that Deontay Wilder would have, when his emotions calmed down and he kind of settled himself down, that he would be more of the, you know what, man, I understand what you, I wasn't cool with it at first, but thank you for saving my life. Well, thank you for keeping some years on my life. I understand the reason why you did it. Now, there's a lot of talk behind this Mark Breeland thing, though, man. And there's some things that I've been kind of waiting to speak on. I didn't want to speak on them too early. But there's a lot of talks going around. And as to the real reason that Mark Breeland threw that towel, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to get too much into it now because I don't want to get ahead of stories. Like I told y'all, man, I'm out of the breaking news business, man. Now, let everybody else do that shit, and I'll wait for it to be actually official. But I've heard things, and it could be a little more to this story than we know, and I'll just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. But I understand, you know, I would have hoped that Bomb Squad would have just said, hey, man, you know, my bad, reevaluating, check Pugmire's. My bad, reevaluating. Check Pugmire's Twitter. Will do, bro. Will do. I'm going there right after this live stream is over, man. I'm going straight to Lance Pugmire's Twitter. If anybody else is on here, man, if y'all can run on over there and let me know and vouch it, you know what I'm saying? That'll be all good, too. But, yeah, man. So we just can't go by all of these conflicting reports, man. What I would do, but I think the best source right now, and I guess the source that I'm really going to go by till I hear otherwise, I guess Shelly Finkel, I mean, that is Wilder's manager, right? And he said that Wilder's eardrum was not ruptured. And he stated that, no, it was just simply a cut, you know? So these conflicting reports, this G14 classified way of doing media is not how it should be. You know what I mean? Everybody, there shouldn't be like insider info. If I'm telling y'all, man, if Dan Rayfield, Kevin Iole, and all of these cats, Max Kellerman got it wrong, this is going to be a monumental blunder in the boxing media. I'm telling y'all, man. Look, man, I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to head on over to Lance Myers' Twitter and check out what my man Greg Hill just said, man. Just go by your own. Wait for Bomb Squad, fight fans. Wait for Bomb Squad. If I were y'all, I would just go by what Bomb Squad and his team is putting out there in the public and run with that. And from what I've heard from Bomb Squad's own team, JD's, as well as Shelly Finkel, the eardrum isn't ruptured. You know what I mean? We'll wait and see. A lot of y'all may have insider information. Whatever the case may be, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? I'm waiting on Bomb Squad's word, and I'll take direction from there. And y'all will be smart to do the same thing because something is up. Too many conflicting reports. I'm headed over to Lance Pugmire. Much love. Thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. If this Mark Breeland situation is like my man Greg Hill just said, is official, expect the homie to be back up on here later on to chat it up, man. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Much love to y'all, man. And I catch up with y'all a little later. Man, this may be a monumental boxing media blunder. And this will be one of the biggest ones if this information proves to be untrue. Because everyone is on record saying that Deontay Wilder's ear is not ruptured. The only ones that are saying otherwise is the YouTube media. So let's see. To the next video, man. Head on over there to Lance Pugmire over on Twitter, y'all. Let's see if this thing is official, and I see y'all later. To the next one. Peace out, man.